Hello, 6th grade. Welcome to the video for your last homework assignment for a week and a half. Today in class we practiced multiplying and dividing fractions and mixed numbers. All right, so here we go. We're going to jump right into the problem on the right, the division problem. And the very first thing that I notice is that this number on the left is not a fraction. This is a mixed number. And if I'm going to divide, I have to make it be a fraction first. So I'm going to convert it to an oh man, I spelled that one wrong. Let's try that again. Improper, I-M-P, improper fraction. You did this way back with Ms. Wallish in November. We circled the whole number in the denominator. We called that 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. But then we have to add the numerator. And 8 plus 1 is 9. So that gave us 9/4. I'm going to write that underneath, 9/4. Then divided by. The second number up here is a fraction. So I'm going to leave that alone, 3/4. If you got to the division problems in class, you saw a slide that said keep, and then change, and then flip. So that's what we're going to do with this problem. The very first one says keep. We're going to keep 9/4 the way it is. Then we're going to change the operation. It was division, change it to multiplication. And then we need to flip or use the reciprocal of this last fraction. With Ms. Wallish, we drew these arrows. So that's now 4/3. Okay, now I'm ready to look for common factors. I can see that 9 and 3 have a common factor. We can divide both of those by 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Cross out the 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Circle and cross out the 9. Right, then we can look the other direction. So we're looking at this diagonal. I could divide by 2, but I really want to divide by the biggest number that I can. So I'm going to divide by 4. Divide by 4 and divide by 4. Make this just a little bit smaller here. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Cross out the original numbers. All right, now I'm going to highlight the numbers that are still left. There's 3 and 1. There's 1 and 1. And I could rewrite it 3 wholes times 1 whole. Multiply across. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 is 3, which means our final answer is just 3. Whew, all that work to get an answer of 3. All right, so you can do the problem on the left. The big thing is you're not going to flip. Do not flip. No flipping. And the reason why you don't flip this time is because it's a times problem, not division. Okay, let's look at the division or the word problem down here on the bottom. This problem says 1 serving of soup is 1 2/3 cups. So I'm going to draw one bowl, apparently a blue bowl, right? And there's a bunch of soup in here. So one bowl holds 1 2/3 cups. So I'm going to write a C as well. A cook at a restaurant makes a recipe that at the end will have 50 cups of soup. So they're going to have a giant vat on the stovetop. Huge. It's got 50 cups of soup in here. Wowza. From that giant vat, they are going to scoop out. I should probably make sure you can see it here too. They're going to scoop out bowls. So there's one bowl, right? So one person would get this bowl. But then there isn't 50 left. Then there would be 48 1/3 left cups. And then we'd scoop out another bowl. So I'm actually going to just copy and paste, right? So if we do that, then there's going to be, 47 2/3, 46 2/3 left. And then if they did it again, right? Then there's going to be 1 2/3. That looks like that'd be 45 cups left. So the question is, when all the soup is gone, when this number here gets all the way down to 0, will there be 35 of these people? Maybe, because that's what the question says. Is there enough soup to serve 35 people? So the question is this multiplication or division? And the answer is kind of both, right? It's multiplication if we know how many times the soup, the cups of soup, the little bowls of soup, how many times they repeat. Then we would say 1 2/3 times, I don't know, 92 bowls. But we don't know how many to draw. But what we do know is that this original amount of soup got split up equally. That means that this is a division problem. When I have to solve word problems, I draw a picture. I've gotten pretty good at doing it in my head. You might not be so good at that. You should draw a quick sketch. So the cook made 50 cups, and that big pot is getting split into bowls that are 1 2/3 cups. Your job is to figure out if the answer is more than 35 or 35 or more, right? Good luck.